first 3 steps are very important. Please do not take them lightly. All of you, before you go to bed tonight, make sure you complete these 3 steps. If you have not, you will not be successful in this business. I can tell you right now. If you do become, great. I will give you a treat and a 5-star. You'll prove me wrong. But odds of failures will be very high. Number 4. Invitation plus prospecting. Once you have a name list, what do you have to do? You have to call these people up. Call, okay? Not SMS, not email. Call these people up. For what? For a presentation. Listen to my words, what I'm saying. You have to call these people up for a presentation. I'm not saying you have to call these people up and show them the presentation on the phone. The purpose of an invitation, the only purpose of an invitation is to invite somebody for a presentation. So for those of you who are building this business locally, I'm sure you have your own home meetings happening, you have your own one-on-ones happening with your sponsor, 2-on-ones, then you have your own Sunday meetings happening, like in Singapore there are 4 times a week right now meetings happening. Pick up the phone, invite your person to that presentation. Pick up your phone, invite that person maybe for a one-to-one coffee with you and share the presentation over a cup of coffee, over a cup of tea, not on the phone. If a person asks you too many questions on the phone about this business, and if you tell him everything, more often than not, that will not be a sale. Trust me, it's not going to work. Everybody wants to know all the information because people are short of time. But there is a great amount of difference in a proper presentation which you take half an hour, 45 minutes to do versus to a presentation of 2 minutes which you do on the phone. Hi, I'm associated with a US-based company and we deal with technology XYZ products and this is what is the money and XYZ. No, you cannot tell these things to that person on the phone. For me, what has worked personally the best is I will do everything possible to know everything about that person on the phone. I will ask him questions. Let's say if I give an ad in the newspaper, he responds to my ad. So, what made you respond to that ad? What do you do in your life right now? Are you happy with what you are doing? How is your boss? Is your salary good? X, Y, Z. I will ask that person questions rather than answering his questions, and I will invite them. You sit down with a person. Let's say you have helped a person make his name list. Your new distributor in the first 72 hours. You're sitting with him. The new person is already ready with a name list of 150 people. What you will do next is you will sit down with that person. All right, let's start calling your people. Let's say, what's your name, buddy? You. What's your name? Google. All right, so you and Google. So I sit down with you, and the first name in the list is Google. Now, what I will tell you is, all right, you give a call to Google right now and pass over the phone to me and listen to what I say. Okay? You will give Google a call. Hey Google, I have somebody very interesting sitting with me right now and the person wanted to talk to you. So something like this. There is no perfect hardcore rule to invitation. I'm just sharing you some of the sample. In fact, for me, when you give me the phone, maybe the next time you might get a different pitch already. But let's say I'm giving you one sample which can come in my mind right now. So I'll tell, hey Google, how are you doing today? I'm from India. I'm here in KL right now. I'm sitting with your friend you, and we are establishing a big business in KL right now. And when I was asking your friend Q, can you tell me the names of some people who are who like challenges in their life and who are open for new opportunities? They referred me your name, and so that's why I'm calling you. Can we meet for a cup of coffee? That's about it. This is one, let's say, sample of invitation. The key of invitation is keep it short, keep it simple, speak with posture, and speak with confidence. That's all. Keep it short. Keep it simple. Do not tell much. Remember, the purpose of an invitation is to invite a person for a presentation. It could be a coffee presentation, it could be a home meeting, it could be a group presentation, it could be a BOP of 200 people. It's okay. But that's the only purpose of an invitation. Speak with confidence. Keep it short and simple. Smile when you're talking. Because when you're smiling, it's just more effective. That's I've read many books on sales and marketing and telesales and all that. So smiling makes your talk much more impressive, and it just makes the whole stuff better. Invite the person. Posture is the key. if you will beg a person, I know so many people, they will call their list, I've joined a new business, I wanted to make $500 a month, but I'm sharing this opportunity with people, they're not coming, you're my best friend, please come down to the business and see the presentation. Somebody, you will leave an ad in the newspaper, somebody will respond to you through some other way, please come down to the presentation, and if you do not, no problem, I'll wait for you for 1 hour, please come down, please come down, please come down. No. You have to talk in a way as if that person joins or if that person doesn't join us, it doesn't matter to you. And honestly, it should not matter to you. Folks, we are living in a world where there are close to 7 billion people. All these 7 billion people are your prospects for your business. I'm all serious. Out of 7, 18 plus. Even 18 people who are less than 18 can also do this business by joining in their fathers and mothers and all that name. Everybody in this world is your prospect. So if one person says no, or 2 people say no, or 20 people say no, or 200 people say no, or 2,000 people say no, how does it matter? How does it bother? Trust me, it does not. I arrange one presentation and there are 2,000 people in the room, and if they say no to me, do you think it's going to bother me? No. The only thing it will say me, maybe I was wrong somewhere. Maybe my presentation was not that impressive, so I was not able to sign that person up. So maybe let me work on my presentation skills. That's about it. But then, I know there are 2,000 more people. When I sit on the internet, the whole world is connected to me. When I log into a site like Facebook, I don't know, there are 500 million plus people with whom I can connect. So it's never a shortage. When you have this name list of 150 people written in front of you, trust me, your posture will get built automatically. You call up the first person, he's not joining, you have the next person in the line, you have the next person, 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 next. Again, a benefit of writing down the list. When a person is having these numbers in his mobile phone, you call the first person, he says no, you call the second person, he says no, you call 10 people, he gets scared. You know why? Because he cannot see those 150, 200, 100 numbers written in front of them. It just gets wiped away from the memory. But when he has that list written in front of him, he can see, oh, no matter. If he doesn't say no. If he says no, no problem. I have 149 people more waiting. I have 148 more waiting. One of the tips could be, start in the reverse order. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 150, 149, 148, 147, 146, do it in the reverse order. It will be good for you. Every month, take a commitment. Work on increasing your list. Increasing your list. Let's say if you have written a list of 100 people, take a commitment that you will increase your list by 10% every single month. No matter happens what, you will increase your list by 10 people every month. How do you increase your list by 10% every month? Very simple. One is, you can think about it, maybe you will get more people. Think like you're getting married today, and how many people will you invite to your wedding? Together as a family. Every person who comes in your mind, write that name out without prejudging. And you can always do that exercise once in a month. That will always give you, my experience, always give you 4, 5, 6 additional names. Apart from that, it's not that in the next 30 days you will not meet anybody new in this world. We have a rule called the 3-foot rule. It's not mandatory. If you cannot do that, it's okay. But if you can do it, nothing like it. The 3-foot rule says, anybody who comes in your 3-foot circle, you should make a genuine effort to start a conversation with that person. How you start a conversation? Smile. That's the first way to start a conversation. Let's say you're in an elevator, you have one more person with you in the elevator, smile. The person will definitely smile back at you. Next question. Where are you from? Are you from KL? Next question. But logical question. Very simple question. They say, yeah, no, I'm not from KL, I'm from India. Alright, great. And what do you do? Are you on a holiday here or are you on a business? I'm on a holiday. Wow, nice, great. And by the way, do you carry any business cards with you? It would be good to connect with you, man. I love making friends. That's it. Was it that tough? Was it that tough? No. For some of you, it might be, it's okay. But I know for many of you, it will not be that tough. It's so easy. Practice this in front of the mirror, okay? It's going to be fun, trust me. Initially, it was very tough for me. I was not able to do that. These days I can.